Hello children, today we will read the rest of the story. So, let's begin.
Children, we are reading a story entitled PIPPI Longstocking, written by ASTRID LINDGREN. Till now, in the story, we have seen that a very remarkable girl with an unusual clothing came to stay in Villa Villecula, which was next door to Tommy and Annika, the brother and sister. Her name was Miss PIPPI Longstocking. PIPPI was not only wearing an unusual dress, but her habits were also unusual. When Tommy and Annika first saw her, she was out for her morning walk with a monkey on her shoulder, and she was walking in backward steps. All of a sudden, she stopped in front of Tommy and Annika's gate. And so Tommy, after much hesitation, asked her why she was walking in backward steps. Now, let's see what happens next. Now, let's read the text. "Why did I walk backward?" said PIPPI. "Isn't this a free country? Can't a person walk any way she wants to? Let me tell you that in Egypt, everybody walks that way, and nobody thinks it's the least bit strange." Now, PIPPI tried to explain why she was walking in backward steps. According to her, it is a free country and she can walk in her desired way. She told Tommy and Annika that in Egypt, everybody walks in backward steps and nobody thinks it is least strange. "How do you know?" asked Tommy. "You have never been to Egypt, have you?" "I have never been to Egypt." "Indeed I have. That's one thing you can be sure of. I have been all over the world and seen many things stranger than people walking backward. I wonder what you would have said if I had come along walking on my hands the way they do in furthest India." Tommy asked PIPPI how she knew about the strange walking habit of the people of Egypt. Tommy said, "You have never been to Egypt, have you?" PIPPI strongly replied that she went to Egypt and they can be sure of this. In fact, she has traveled all over the world and seen many strange things than people walking backward. PIPPI wondered what Tommy would have said if she had come along walking on her hands the way that is followed in furthest India.
Now you must be lying, said Tommy. Tommy said that PIPPI must be lying. PIPPI thought a moment. You are right, she said sadly. I am lying. PIPPI thought for a moment and sadly replied that she is lying. It's wicked to lie, said Annika, who had at last gathered up enough courage to speak. Now, Annika gathered much courage to speak and said, "It is very bad to lie." "Yes, it's very wicked to lie," said PIPPI even more sadly. "But I forget it now and then. And how can you expect a little child like me to always tell the truth when my mother is an angel and my father is king of a cannibal island, and I have sailed on the ocean all my life. Pippi even more sadly replied that she is aware of the fact that it is very bad to lie, but she often forgets it, and added that they can never expect a little child like Pippi to always tell the truth, when her mother had died long before, and her father is a king of an island where people eat other people, and she has sailed all her life on the ocean. Children, actually, Pippi's life is very miserable.
Then Pippi smiled and continued. And let me tell you that in the Congo there is not a single person who tells the truth. They lie all day long, begin at 7 in the morning and keep on until sundown. So, if I should happen to lie now and then, you must try to excuse me and to remember that it is only because I stayed in the Congo a little long, too long. Then Pippi smiled and continued that in the Congo basin there is not a single person who tells the truth. They lie all day long. They begin at 7 in the morning and continue till sunset. So, if she says a lie, Tommy and Annika must excuse her by remembering the fact that it is only because she stayed in the Congo basin for a little long time. We can be friends anyway, can't we? Then Pippi approached for friendship with hesitation, as she was not sure whether Tommy and Annika will make friendship with her, because she often lies, and we all know that it is very wicked to lie, and we avoid such friend who often lies. So Pippi is in confusion. See, children, Pippi approached for friendship with Tommy and Annika. Oh, sure, said Tommy, and realized suddenly that this was not going to be one of those dull days. Tommy accepted her friendship and realized all of a sudden that if they have a friend like Pippi, it would not be one of those dull days. By the way, would you come and have breakfast with me? Asked Pippi. Why not? Said Tommy. Come on, let's go. Oh, yes, let's, said Annika. Then Pippi invited them for the breakfast. Both the brother and sister accepted the invitation gladly. But first, I must introduce you to Mr. Nilsson, said Pippi. And the little monkey took off his cap and bowed politely. Pippi introduced them with the little monkey, Mr. Nilsson, who was sitting on her shoulder, and the little monkey took off his cap and bowed politely. So, children, this is the end of the story. Hope you find it very enjoyable. Today, there is an interesting home assignment for you. Please download it from the school website and do it. For your better understanding, I am attaching an animated video. Enjoy it. That's all for today. Thank you.